How's it going? Mr. Kalepi here, or for some of those know me as Plastic Hamster or Stay Frosty. And today we are back again with Helldivers for the fourth time in a row. Yep. We've been a little addicted to this game, just a smidgen. However, unfortunately, we are doing it unmodded because a update dropped today, which is supposed to be bringing the new Warbond in a few moments. A few moments being possibly a couple of hours, I'm not sure, as of right now. Because I've checked, and so far, nothing. Yeah. Just throwing that out there right now. That's why I also titled it Almost Dropped. It was supposed to be dropped, but then I made sure to check, and it is not here yet. So, I looked up online, and it's like, oh, it's supposed to be coming out at 5 in the morning for New York. And I'm sitting here like, East. 5 a.m. Eastern. Good. Cool. And then something in the bottom said it was like 2 in the morning for us in the Pacific time, which it already has been. It's 3 in the morning currently. So, yep, I guess I'm waiting for that. But the thing I suppose I can do, aside from possibly playing with a friend a little bit, is doing some super cred runs, which, for that Warbond, we're at 240 currently. I will be honest, the last super cred run I did for stream, I ended up continuing very slowly, by the way. I think like 2 days ago is when I actually managed to complete that, and not just, going and doing random normal matches. And I got the entrenched division. So yeah, I get to throw fire at things now, at bugs. That's fun. Unfortunately, I am not going to be able to use much of that for these few super cred runs because I need my warp pack. And why do I say warp pack?
Ready for another mission,
How's it going, Nancy boy? But as I was saying, why do I say I need the warp pack? Because I have a new planet in which I am doing things at. Before, I used to do Omicron, which was a really nice place to get super creds. On easy, to be specific. Actually, I think I started on easy and then I did trivial at some point. But yeah, I was doing trivial and then I found out about our good old friend here, Fact Bay, and I did that for like a match. And boy howdy, did I get the perfect map. Because it was one of those like round ones. Well, obviously round. But like, it's just one big hill. And you have all like the drop areas or the loot areas around it that you just drive around and get the loot real easy. So after finding that out, I was like, oh, sick. I'm going to do Fact Bay now. Unfortunate that I now need a warp pack. Although it's not much of a problem considering it's not easy, trivial. I usually tend to like to save that slot for something else that's fun. But, well, I guess not anymore. So, yeah. And again, for anybody just barely showing up, I will state again, unfortunately, no Warbond yet. I don't know what they're doing there in the old offices, but, well, it's not here. So, clearly there's somebody who shows up to work and presses the button. It's not on an automated system of any kind, as you could see here. But, yeah. And hopefully there's not too many bugs, because, yeah. Knowing Arrowhead, there tends to be a lot of bugs at the very first few moments of the update ever being out. Oh, you know what? I suppose I also wanted to do this. Hold on. Yeah, you might see the game freeze for a moment. I wanted to kind of go over what they have apparently put in. Not all of it, but, like, there's a lot. There's, like, I could just keep scrolling down and down and down and down. And, yeah, for the way I read, which is not very well. It's going to be a while. So I'm just going to skim through. We got 2 new biomes, 1 new enemy variant, major exosuit rebalance, apparently, enemy rebalances, sidearm and stratagem rebalances, several known issues resolved. Actually, let me read this while looking at my main monitor here. There we go. All right. Resolve known issues, defend city events appear super Earth controlled again. Destroying airbase control tower with a portable hill bomb no longer blocks objective progression, which I didn't know about. enthusiastic mirth emote now has been fixed. The laughter is back, which that's actually good. I like that. Considering I'm going modless right now for today. Very unfortunate, by the way, because that also means that I gotta wait for all of the mods to be updated, and I will never know which one actually is updated. We got flesh mobs are no longer able to clip through various objects, which is one that people have been waiting for. That's nice. Resolved the fireworks for the celebration on the tutorial. Good job, by the way. That's in parentheses. Finships and Shriekers are now spawning during operations with the appropriate effect present. Double-edged sickle no longer emits a high-pitched drone when firing. Players will no longer be redirected to the Python Commando Warbond instead of the redirected regiment, and vice versa when selecting acquisitions in the ship management menu. That's another one. Sparks and bug spawner smoke now have higher material resolution. I think I've seen that actually before. That may not have been modded. There's like little puffs of smoke that I would see that are just like little black boxes, and they would just float up and then disappear. Pretty sure I've seen that before. Alright, next up is balancing. Exosuits rebalance. We agree with the community, blah blah blah, that it should have been higher, or they should have been stronger.
Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat. Helldivers to Hellpods.
It's been a while since I heard that chick talking. I've been running mods on this game for a while. Sound mods only, I would like to preface. I do not have mods currently on to prove that I only use sounds and the occasional model change for weapons and grenades and such. I try to keep to not changing the suits just because I like the way they look already. I don't want to look all goofy if a specific kind of outfit is needed. Let's see, let's start. Increased main health pool from 850 to 1,600. Don't really know how that big. Don't really know how that big. I don't really know how big that is. But, I mean, cool. I suppose you're not going to be exploded as quick. The exosuit will only die when the main health pool is depleted before it could die if specific health zones are depleted. Ah, I see. So like the arms, maybe. Increased vulnerability to acid attacks by 50%. Ah. You don't say. So, fixed so parts of the cockpit health zones are not blocked by the ragdoll actor. Now the cockpit zones will be damageable in the right way. Okay. Increased exosuit arms health from 350 to 600. Thank you. Probably could do with a little more, maybe, but I don't know. Exosuit arms now also have a 50% explosion resistance, just like the main body. As they should have been. Removed constitution and bleed out on exosuit arms. There's a bleed out on the mechanical robot's arms. Okay. Exosuits no longer lose all mobility when both legs are broken.
Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat.
How?
Helldivers to Hellpods.
How? I'm sorry, both legs are destroyable? I wasn't aware of this. How? Okay, so I have a question. How do you lose both legs, right? And still retain mobility? That's my question. Like, that's cool that hold on, let me reread that again, just to make sure I'm thinking about the right thing here. Exosuits no longer lose all mobility when both legs are... Okay, so how? How do they not? Your legs are gone. Crawl? What are you gonna do? But okay. Also, I'm aware that you can't see what I'm reading. I'm just kind of like reading through the Discord. Okay, well, they can now be staggered. What? Can now be staggered, have stagger strength of 45 stagger. Does not affect the stability of shooting. Cool. Actually, I actually kind of like that a little bit. It might be a little annoying, but in the sake of immersion, that would probably be cool, I guess. Remove most health zones that do not affect the main health and are mainly visual effects. The reason is to improve performance. For example, tow cables and similar items cannot be damaged or destroyed anymore. I wasn't aware there was even tow cables. But okay. That's cool. Enemy damage against vehicles. We think that the automatons and illuminates do damage reasonably well against vehicles, especially now with the changes to exosuits. The Terminids, however, have fallen behind a bit in their ability to deal with vehicles. What? So we have made buffs to their damage against durable targets. Cool. I can now have them run up on me and destroy. A lot easier, since they kind of do that already.
Helldivers to
Granted, that is their only way of doing that unless you
Helldivers to
shoot, which
Hellpods.
there tends to be quite a few of them. But nice. Gas effect now also slows the enemies. Now it also slows enemies with 25% when they are confused by the gas. The slow, of course, also affects you. Larger enemies like Bile Titans and Factory Striders that do not become confused also are therefore not slowed. What if you have the spear launcher, the spear gun? Doesn't that also confuse them? Because you could shoot up at them. So, whatever. I've seen it work with the spear gun for some reason, but I guess it isn't the case. I don't know. Or maybe there's just not the kind of gas that works like that. I don't know. We got weapons, the CQ key. I'm just going to call it Stun Baton. I'm just going to shorten it all. Decreased stamina cost, increased the damage, increased durability damage, stun lance, decreased stamina cost. We got saber, decreased stamina cost, combat hatchet, decreased stamina cost, decreased stamina cost for entrenchment tool 2, defoliation tool, increased and moved damage hitbox to make it easier to hit the enemy. Okay. Longer window for when damage hitbox is active. Oh, that's the chainsaw. Duh. Actually, I kind of like that a little bit. I kind of like that. I used it like a couple of times on Trivial, and it was not doing what I felt like it should have been doing for a weapon, like a support weapon. Armor penetration increased twice as fast. Yep. Okay, that's good. Moves slower when it does damage to an enemy. Okay, I like that. Decreased stamina cost from 10% to 5%, which I did read that because it's a lot. Decreased stamina cost for the True Flag. Increased health from 600 to 1,000 for the Ballistic Shield. Good job, Ballistic Shielders. Nice. The Spear increased amount of missiles in the backpack from 3 to 4. Okay. I like that. Flame Sentry increased range from 20 to 34 meters, thank God. Increased damage by 50%, Jesus Christ, thank God. Increased how fast it panics enemies. Thank you. It needed something, please. It was almost useless. Aside from being a good target, I suppose. Laser Sentry increased heat capacity from 200 to 250. Okay, that's good. Sterilizer updated gas spray VFX. Gas lingers for longer and has longer range. Oh, yeah, you might have been seeing my hand up here. I was just stroking my beard. Don't mind me. But yes, that's the one. That's the one that it needed. Or technically the two that it needed. Gas lingers longer. That's what it needed. So congratulations to Sterilizer user. Your gas now lasts longer. Also, why were you using that? What is wrong with you? But, good job. Linger longer and longer rain. That's what I'm going to call it now. Linger longer and longer rain. There you go. Good job. The Terminids, the Bile Titans, spew explosions are smaller to match the visual better. Okay. Here's explosion inner. Yep. Basically just a bunch of enemy buffs. Automaton buffs. Or nerfs, maybe. Hold on, there's one for Hulk. Increased durable damage on flamethrower attack. Okay. That doesn't sound fun. Rocket Devastator, decreased stagger strength on rocket projectiles from 50 to 35. Okay. That's cool, I guess. War Strider, leg, hip joints, decreased armor from heavy to medium. Yes! I needed that! I was hovering over it, like you guys are able to read it for a moment there, but that I needed, because there was like quite a few moments where I like let's say for example had a eruptor that was supposed to do something to that, and it never did. So yeah, I need that to be that, please. Thank you. That needs to be killable without needing a flippin' like destroy every giant target build, which I've been using, by the way. I've been using the leveler and the silo for my destroy everything big type moments. Oh yeah, also the ultimatum too. I basically have way too many methods of destroying big things, and not enough for me personally. Alright, let's see. Tesla Tower, lower destruction strength needed to destroy it from 30 to 20. Really? Okay, added health function with 200 health and armor by 2. Cool. Flesh mobs have more durable damage. Fixed a rare AI crash. AI crash? Oh. Okay. Fixed a crash which could occur when using the underbarrel firing modes. That was a thing. Glad. Fixed a rare crash that was happening whilst fighting enemies, predominantly against the Illuminates. I wasn't aware of that. PS5 only. Title no longer crashes when selecting language. Cool. Weapons and stratagem. There's actually more to the PlayStation 1, but I kind of don't care about that one as much. Weapons and stratagem fixes added. Missing haptics feedback when firing the automaton machine gun emplacement. You know, I think I might have felt that one, or more so lack of feeling that one. Siege artillery no longer let you insert shell and then immediately remove it, thus soft locking the gun? What? Oh, I think I've seen that one before. Wait. No, I don't think I have. Destroying the airbase control tower with portable hell bomb, yep. The multiplayer session no longer blocks objective progression, yep. Miscellaneous fixes, we got all sorts of things that there's actually not much left. There's like a lot. Whole lists, but I'm already down at the bottom. I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. If you guys want to check out on your own accord, I'm gonna do, let you guys do that. I, however, am not gonna keep tiring my voice out, because usually I tend to allow myself some level of breaks every now and then. I'm gonna end up sore-throated later.
Mission preparation aborted.
But yep, I'm just gonna let you guys do that.
Mission
Do whatever research you want to do for that. I read up on some of the things that seemed important. I probably missed a couple of other things that may have been important or exciting. Yeah. Also, let me check to see if that... Yeah, no. Will it come out, like, on its own without me having to prompt the game to restart? You don't think, right? Yeah, it wouldn't be up here. It would be down here. With all the new stuff, I would assume. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It would be on top of this. That's what I'm assuming. Top of this, below that. That is if I don't complete the, this. If I don't complete that, then for sure. I'm also definitely going to save my medals, which I don't have a lot of anymore. I spent most of them on, the flamethrower. I'm pretty sure. So, at least we're going to have a grand adventure getting our medals back. That's probably definitely going to be like an off-of-stream adventure. I'm not sure. All I know is for now, I just want to get some super creds, hunt up for some of that, maybe play some normal games if my friend manages to come back. If my buddy manages to come back. If not, then it is a lot of super cred hunting for me and probably playing with randoms, which I've kind of gotten used to a little bit. I will say. Let me put the pack on now. Hold up. Where the hell is the pack? There we go. Warp pack. I usually do weapon first, but we'll do that first. Oh, doesn't really matter what weapon I use. We tend to like to stay out of combat regardless. I'll just do this one. Arc thrower. Just cause. Gotta be real goofy to hear that again. Oh, right. I was gonna say, oh yeah, I got a new sound for my Eagle 1. But, yeah, no mods, that's right. That's unfortunate. I really hope all the people that have done all the mods that I have get down on doing the thing they need to do. I really hope so. I also really hope that my the thing that I use for it, the mod manager, is actually capable of auto updating if I, tell it to search for updates. Exploding crossbow? Nah. We'll use the one that I got recently. Here we go, the Stoker. Boom, and then we'll switch over to this. I can flip my car back over, and then we'll switch over to whichever one we could switch over for this, which is, oh, you know what? Actually, I want to use this one. Wait. Yeah. I'll use that one. I also put a mod, or a sound mod for that too, which is unfortunate. You guys don't get to hear that. A lot of unfortunate today. The Warbond ain't out yet. I ain't got my mods no more.
Launch initiated.
This must have been that big of an update, because I think some of them could survive the updates for the game. But trust me, I tried starting the game, like, with the mods on, like with them still, like, pretty much initialized, and the game crashed immediately, so... Or not so much a crash, it was like an error of some kind. But yeah. Big Sag. Big Sag, no Warbond, no mods for probably a little while. Which was like half of the reason why I played the game, was to hear the funny sounds. Or at least enjoyed the game. But hey, at least I could hear the entire game unmodded for a little bit. Who knows how a little bit that'll be. Haven't heard Sonic or my normal sounds in a while. Like the normal stratagem sounds. It's weird now to be playing the game this way. At least it feels new in that way. I've been listening to all these meme sounds and all that. Oh, it also means no Uma Musume songs. Dang it. I'm sad. Maybe I could just look up for a good bit, like spend a good day or a night. Usually it's nights. Finding out what mods stopped working. Oh, right. I should have brought the grenade launcher with me, because I gotta use this now. Not a problem, actually. I just remembered I don't need it for anything else. Sometimes we get some of those perfect maps that are just big old flat areas where you can see all the drops at, if you just look around. We gotta go around that way. Hold on. Thank you, car. Also, it's been a long time since I've seen it as an actual FRV and not just a Cybertruck. That's funny. Already been to that one, right? Yeah. Just to make sure. Oh, hello. Yes, I did. Oh, that's right. That's the other thing too. Is I probably should have tried Spotify, maybe, because playing this game is a lot of just silence, especially without mods. What do we got going on over here? Sometimes I got like mods and stuff that have little characters talking or whatever. Not for nothing, but a lot of the times I do say stuff on a certain cue. There we go. Oh, it's so weird not to be hearing the mod that I put on that. I put I think it's supposed to be like a
There's something here.
What is it? A Starship Trooper reference type of voice, like a robotic voice that counts down for you. And it's just weird not being able to hear that now. I just won't know when that hell bomb will go off if I stop paying attention. Good thing I set it to 60 seconds. An entire minute. It gives me time to leave and then turn around maybe. Watch the funny orange go up. Oh, look at this.
Something.
Yeah, there we go. Oop. Okay, hold up. Point. There we go. Okay, hold on. I wanna try something here. Hold on. Okay, we do have sound. You see exactly my point. I want to see if Super Creds makes a noise when you pick it up. Kind of. You probably weren't able to hear that too well. Okay. So I gotta... Yeah, there's a whole thing behind that, by the way. There's a whole reason why. When I had all my mods on, right, I at some point lost the audio cue to the super credits being picked up. And at some other points, I stopped remembering even if there was. And then what kind of led me to believe that there was another mod that I got, was another plush Miku mod that basically played the little Miku sounds and all that. Basically the same as my grenade, my thermite.
Found something!
And it was supposed to do like little screams or something, or little squeaks or whatever. Like little goofy Miku things. And I would never actually hear it play a sound. So, yeah. At some points I have to figure out what's causing the sound issue for that, which I actually don't have much of an idea for what that might be. But, I mean, it could technically be a bunch of other sounds that I had on there. Like a bunch of other sounds that added like custom sounds and such, and sometimes that could be a problem. Let me drive around this way instead. Already got their attention, but it shouldn't matter. They should be chilling. As long as I don't flip over like I just did. It's fine. I haven't flipped over in an FRV in a while. It's always a Cybertruck. Looks weird, like the way it looks all open now. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, here we go again. Another funny little thing that I'm just gonna blow up just for the hell of it.
Fire in the hole.
A little arc thrower to it. I really need to get out of here quick.
Found something!
Helldivers, you are moving outside the
This is
mission
a
area.
bad idea. But it'll blow up in a few seconds. Yep, there we go. Let me back in. Let me back in. By the way, if anybody is able to go on Helldivers and see like the Warbonds, don't mind telling me, or don't be a stranger. Tell me that the Warbond's out already. As you can tell here, I'm kind of hunting for it or something else that I could get instead of it if it doesn't end up being that good. But seeing from some of it, like, you would think I'm excited about the mechs. I think I used the other two, like, around about when they first came out. But after that, not really. I tend to kind of stick to myself. As fun as having a mech is, and as fun as it kind of makes you into a bit of a one-man army for a moment, I think I'm good. I'm passing on the mechs. The submachine gun seems pretty cool, though.
Found something!
What is it, like the updated Knight or whatever? The Knight's, like, little brother, technically, but stronger. It's medium pen, by the way. Oh, no, I actually don't think that does have a sound to it. That's weird. I also shouldn't have aimed down the way I just did. That was dangerous. For the grenade pistol, I'm sometimes prone to muscle spasms. What the role players know it as. I think we might be good. Oh, super credits of the sky. Inform me if I am good or not. Or is there more to be found? Yeah, no, I think we're good, unless I drive in here. Down this way. Oh, super credits of the sky. I summon thee. No? Alright, I guess we're done. Yeah, we're done. Let's get out of here quick. Also, only 280? I thought it was at 280 already. Oh, you know what? We could up that. Hold on. Unfortunately, we are going to have to spend some
At
some
Harbinger
medals, but...
underscore of underscore goon.
Ah, yes.
Has the Warbond dropped for you yet?
I don't think so yet. No. There we go. So we're down some medals, unfortunately, but that's good for our credit count. Look. Unless it's going to be up here somewhere, mixed in with the not-so-new things, then... Yeah, no. So far not, unless I missed it. Which could be very likely sometimes. Yep. At this point, I'm just kind of waiting for it because I looked up online. It's like, hey, at 5 in the morning for New York, it'll be out. But it also said for 2 in the morning, it would have been out for Pacific. So, it ain't out yet. They're probably having some goof-ups. I don't know. Kind of an Arrowhead thing to do. It's very Arrowhead coded of them. Hold on, maybe this thing has some stratagems ready to pick. But the Warbond isn't out yet, you know? No? Okay. It would probably be down here in the bottom. Yeah, no, it seems like they're kind of monkeying around a little bit.
At Harbinger underscore of
Yeah.
underscore goon. I'm like foaming at the mouth.
The struggle for
That's
managed
crazy.
democracy continues.
Luckily for
We
me,
have
I
no
got
time to
some
waste.
stuff to do at least, which is passing the time. Unfortunately, I don't know how long they're gonna take,
Let us sec-
Mission coordinates.
because I do kind of just want to look at the Warbond and see if I do or don't want it,
Hellpods Prime.
and then maybe get some super creds,
Engaging orbital thrusters.
like for another Warbond maybe. And what would that Warbond be? Maybe? I don't know. I kind of got fire already. Redacted Regiment would be nice. I tend to like to go stealth every now and then. Though, a lot of times, you know, with teammates, for example, missions do not allow for stealth. Not the Halo one, as much as I would like the armor. Or the helmets. You know what? I do want the emote from this one. Is it this one? Yep, this one. Because I could get the modded version of this, which turns it into the funny walk. Oh, that's right. This is where that pyrotech grenade comes from. Crazy. There's not much else here I would like, though. Not gonna lie. Hold on, let me see. Increase reload speed of primary weapons by 30%. Give away a 50% chance to avoid grievous limb. And increase melee damage by 20%. Not the best for me, specifically. What about you? Are you different? Yeah, no, you're the same. I mean, the reload one is nice, but I like the one I have on, which gives me more ammo for my weapons. We are... oh, you know what? I could get well, this one for a start, maybe. Actually, this one would be really good. I could be the guy who carries around the booster. Yeah, the experimental infusion booster. And when I could turn mods back on again, I could hear that now. Bury the light, but lyrics only. Which is quite funny. I used it only once because people rarely ever bring that, apparently. Even though it's like one of the S tier things to bring. This might be my next one to bring, or to get, maybe. As one of the top tier, like, meta slaving weapons. Please, Warbond, come out already. I could only to myself for so long. To myself and brush my chin. Or scratch my chin. Let us bring... the grenade launcher. Warp pack. I might switch back over to the other place. Osmocom or whatever it was called.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Because I did find it very convenient that I didn't need a warp pack for most of it. All of it, actually. Omicron, that's what it was called. That's right. Yeah, I might want to go back to Omicron. I don't know. As nice as this Desert Orange is, I'm just used to Bug Planet. After a good while of grinding for super creds on that. That was literally like
Let our enemies choke upon their territorial ambitions.
crazy
Sending down support
usage of
weapon.
words. But I got a lot of super
Sending
credits from
down
that planet
equipment package.
that I did. And I didn't even need a war pack. I just had to get lucky at certain areas. Which I suppose isn't as good as like finding a bunker, which could have 3 super creds in it. But there were some spots in the in Omicron that had like 3 that you could get. All right, let's see here. So we got bumpy roads right here. We're gonna go smooth roads, or sandy roads more so. Their lack of roads. We're just not going to the big water divots. Hello.
Found something.
Hello, super credits. If you're super credits, I'm getting a babe. This is why I'm not getting a babe. No babe? Crazy. No, hold on. I'm really not using these, but in the case where I do end up using them, I can use more ammo. Where art thou?
Found something.
Found it. Alright. Let's see. Not that. Super creds? God dang it. There's something in there. Hold on. By the way, if you have an issue with that, that might be a good way of helping your way of getting in. Might be just some boxes in the way or something. Unfortunately, no super creds. That's our second site visited so far. We're going up to 4 and then we'll leave. Well, 4 without super credits, that is. Look. Another bunker. And then we'll do this
Found
preemptively.
something.
There we go. Hello. Third site. Alright, we're going on to our 4th now game. Come on. Super creds, please. I require super credits. I require super credits. Give them to me. It's a good thing I could see all the camps out here, and they don't got any yellow beams on them. Ow. That hurt. No beams? Don't worry, don't leave yet. There could always be more bunkers somewhere. At some point. Always make sure to check for bunkers. They're calling for help over there. Oops. Oh, right. You probably also want to look at the compass, too, by the way. For those who do not know how to super cred hunt. You show up the planet, give yourself quick gear, car included, and look on your compass while looking around on your map after getting a booster that gives you more radar range. That's your thing. That's your job. Congratulations. You know, I should be doing this. Never mind. I was going to say I should be doing this for somebody, like as a job. Get some, like, quick money from that, but that would require them to be giving me their account info, which I'm already not feeling safe with doing that. And I'm the guy that's getting the info. Okay, so it looks like we're done, which kind of sucks. Hold on, there's got to be more somewhere. There isn't just 3 treasure locations here. I'm also skidding around the map. This would not be happening if I had my Cybertruck. I swear, game. I can't say much for Bug Planet. If I was on Bug Planet, this would be happening almost 24/7. Which is why this is a kind of a net positive to be here. Alright. This was a no-go place. It was a flag, wasn't it? Okay. Usually on Omicron, it's like trucks that are good for super creds.
The
Right,
freedom
isn't
of the galaxy remains in
Yeah, we got 11,000. How
Let
many
us
are on
join the
Omicron?
fight.
700? That's 700 people that possibly know about the trick for Omicron. Or 12,000. Oh, well, 11,000 people who know about Fact Bay. I looked up online. Let me look it up again just to make sure. Hold on.
Reminder, all personnel must
Let me
submit
see.
weekly urine sample by
Helldivers
0400.
2 best planet for super best planet and what are they called? Objectives. Okay. We got desert maps, urban city maps. I know urban city maps have been pretty good.
Select an operation, Helldiver.
Did somebody send me something in the game? I heard like that little noise go off. There's low difficulty missions, focus on point of interest, proper loadout, play with friends, avoid complicated terrain. So, maps with dense foliage, swamps, or water, bodies of water, slow down movement. But where I, like this exact area, it showed Omicron for a moment. How old is this? Oh, January 27th. You know what? Do we got anything more recent, maybe? March 2026, that's a video, though. I don't have that quite set up. Oh, actually, yes, I technically do have it set up to mute anything YouTube related. But I'm not going to, because I would mute the chat as well. Let me do 2026, or should I do April 2026? Let's see here. If you want to farm super credits, look no further than Grand Errant, a planet in the far side sector bug front. Like other planets, this location constantly delivers high amount of SC without taking you hostage. In long. And that's it, in long. They didn't finish his thought, I guess. Thanks. I too would like to finish my things in long. Grand Errant. I feel like that's wrong considering it told me Omicron at a point. Though it didn't look like that. So what is this Grand Errant? Grand Errant. And are people... Oh, Heron. Okay. The hell is Grand Errant? And are people stocked up there? Let me see. Oh. Huh. Okay, so we got 1,000 people here. Let's force smell what this
world needs your
or
righteous
smells like.
extermination, Helldiver.
What do you look like?
Victory of this
Flag.
operation
Okay,
has
I already know
eluded
that's
our
not good.
grasp, but our
Flag.
resolve
Okay, I already know
remains
that's not good.
firm.
Oil.
Initiating
That's actually not that bad.
jump to the Grand Errant system.
Okay, we're gonna see how Grand Errant is. We know Factor Bay is good, but we're gonna catch a whiff over here real quick. Let's see if there's 1,000 people in the know.
Mission coordinates locked.
Let's see if they're in the know, and if I just got put into the know. Or could it be other people like me who got told an AI answer? Grenade. I don't even know if I'm gonna need to bring my warp back yet, so we're just gonna bring that. Gonna bring a turret. Gonna bring that. And myself.
Hellpod launch initiated.
This should go swimmingly, I'm assuming. I'm not even sure what kind of planet it is. Is it desert? I know it's nighttime. That's for sure. We're in the night zone. Which means that we're going to be able to see all those delicious yellow marks. Like that one in particular. Hello. I like money.
All the galaxy looks to
Give me
you
that.
for salvation.
What do you got?
Let
Rex
nothing
lips?
stand in the way of
Ugly.
liberty.
It looks like a planet that would need some bunkers cleared out.
Sending down equipment package.
So far, though, I don't like the terrain. A lot of rocky and mountainous terrain going on around here. Okay, so we're gonna go around that way. This might not be the planet. People might be in the know, but I feel like I don't want to be in the know anymore. There's too much going on here rocky-wise. I can't drive my car if it's too rocky. Oh yeah, this is not great. In fact, I probably have better luck just using a jetpack. Oops, hello. Is this what I think it is? Yep. I think so, yep. I could have shot out lower. There's no explosives. Oh, Come on now. There we go. Get our ammo back. I don't know. That's 2 so far without super creds. Might have picked a bad spot or a bad zone maybe, but ooh, I really don't like these closed off areas. I can't see. Smells. The bunkers look weird as hell. Small. They don't let me in. There we go. Ooh. Okay, double super credit. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. All right. I see you. But I could always end up with, 2 super credits there at any other planet that's nice and clear of the things in my way.
Found something.
If you give me a place with 3, then maybe we might be talking. Maybe. Okay, I thought this was going to be the place, honestly. I really did after saying that, but it's fine. It's okay, Sometimes people think they're in the know, and sometimes they're actually not. Sometimes they just don't know. And I feel like Fact Bay might be the place to be. This place is feeling too good right now. Too many rocks. Way too many rocks in the way. Way too much chances of flipping. Omicron is better than this. How does this have 1,000 people on it?
Something.
The explosive one, I think. Okay, that almost blew me up. I thought I blew that up high enough, but I guess not. What do we got? Super crits. Okay. Not bad. You know what I wish they did, though? I wish they would do an update for super cred counter per mission. I wonder if they would ever have a mod for that. You think that'd be cheating? That wouldn't be cheating, right? Just have like a super cred counter as a mod.
Found something.
It's a counter that counts how many super creds you got per mission. And maybe rec slips, maybe. Medals, too. Just if you're the kind of person that's kind of like gauging things,
Found something.
Not that it'll work now, but, it might work soon. Especially if all my mods get up and working again. They update. Hello. Where? Where? Is this underground? I think that is underground.
Found something.
Yep. I'm gonna proc it anyways. Ow. This place sucks. It just does.
Found something.
It went from sucking an average amount to sucking an even greater amount. It's sucking a little less. I got more super creds. How many? I'm at 420. 420. The homie's on already. Was he gonna want to play? I think he was. I asked him to let me know on stream when he was ready. Ow.
Found something.
Ow. Hello. Oh, well, metals are actually good. That is definitely something I'll trade out for super creds. I just prefer them. Super creds. I like to preface that. I do not prefer metals. Do not start giving me metals now. Oh, good, and we get to do this now. Joyous day. Yippee. It's like christening. Christening? Doing the thing with the ship. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's christening the ship, right? Yeah, it's like that. Like, alright, I tried this place out. Let me blow this thing up in celebration of trying this out. Let me see. I got almost just about the whole map cleared out, so We're good. I'd say that was a good amount of super creds. Maybe not better than the desert planet that I could drive freely on
Helldiver.
to make that go
The
by
super
quicker.
destroyer is ready for...
But, you know. Is he... Hold on, let me check on Discord real quick. Because I usually have... Oh, there it is. I literally asked him, hey, let me know on stream when he's ready. Alright, let me call him. Hey, bud.
Yep.
How's it going?
Oh,
How's it going?
good.
Yeah.
Finally, you noticed me.
Yeah, man. I asked you to like let me know on stream, Doug.
Yeah, I tried, except for I can't seem to log in.